Well, looks like I got a project here because this is where I used to work out. And I'm thinking I want to set it up for benching. So I don't have to run into town every time. The evil crunch bench. There's a story behind that. Well, looks like it's time for some work to be done. Let's clean up. Well, now I got the area opened up. Not perfect, but it's opened up. You can try to get things situated. Real weights. And get the bar into a more comfortable area. And kind of get it set up. I'm wondering how that's going to work out. So I used to do all my working out back here, back in the day. And used to work out for hours down here. I had a lot more room. It was probably a little cleaner. Let me see. That's it good. I can kind of almost use it as a stopgap. The only handle's a little bit longer. They would make good safety racks. Clean this up. I thought I had a better bar, or at least a longer bar. And it may be out, either out by the shed, or it might be over my buddy's house. I'm not sure. Looks like we're at a little bit of an angle. Then I'm going to have to move some stuff there too. Oh, I have a spotter. Probably okay. Otherwise, it seems to hit differently here. So those don't work. And let me see. Oh man. Shoot. The problem with having too much stuff. They tend to get in the way of each other. I do have a good curl bar there. And let me see. We got plenty of weight, as in 45 pounds and 35 pound plates, and 25 pound plates. There's the other one that would match and make a little bit more sense. There we go. So let's move this over a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, 135. So we're probably going to bring that down. That's a little tall. But I want to be able to work out here sometimes too, and I can't make it out to the gym. And because I'm at home, I'm going to do another warm up at the same weight. And I did bring it down because it was too much of a reach for me to rack it. I'd rather have it a little bit lower. There we go. And let's get this back to where it needs to be. And back here. And we got 25s. Add to it. 25 pounds. 185. So I put this down here back in the year 2000. I bought this set up along with 315 pounds of weight. I think this is my third bench. I keep breaking them. This one's a Gold Gym Power Series. But it gets a little flaky on the heavier weights. But before I do any heavier weights, I will have my boy come down here to spot me. So, 185 setup. So I meant to hit pause, but we'll just put these together. And then we'll do 185. Go to 2 1/4. It's the 7th day of Christmas. We'll see where I bench. A whole different setup. It's not in a gym. It's probably not as comfortable. So we'll see where it goes. Alrighty, got 185 now. So, can you see it? I don't think I have it right. There we go. There, so I got 45 and 25 on each side. The main thing is just getting comfortable with the bench and placement where my head should be. There we go. And when I start getting heavier weights, I'll definitely get me a spotter. Okay, so now we have 2 1/4. The main thing is just trying to be patient enough to take a long enough break in between sets. I get where I just want to start doing stuff and I just want to lift again. Because I'm lifting every day, which you usually wouldn't do this, just letting you know right now. Not on the same exercise, but I got it stuck in my head. I was going to do it, so I'm doing it. So I'm not doing as many reps, but I am doing the weight. And feeling it. There we go. Felt good. Now we'll add 25s on each side. And I'll probably get my boy down here. All right, 275. I got my spotter here. Just because it's kind of shaky. Shake, shake, shake. And there's not a lot of clearance on each side, so when I rack it, you need your guidance on that too.
How many are you going?
Just a couple. There we go. So now it's time to move up. So now we're going to have a little situation which Michael usually has when the body beat down. So all the weights are going to be different colors and sizes. Because I have 5 45s down here, not 6. So now I'm going to switch to 35s and 10s. And then 35s and 25s. Oh my. So we're going to have to do a little bit of math. So all you guys are going, hey, wait a minute, that ain't. I will sit there and put the math for you to help you out. All right, so a little math for you all. I got 45, 45, 35, and a 10. That kind of makes it a 45. So that'll make it 350. There'll be a quiz afterwards. Just a couple. Just trying to stay balanced on this bench is a challenge. So if I must keep doing this, I will probably replace this with a better bench. Let's add some weight. All right, so the math gets trickier now. All right, so stay with me. We're at 315. We removed the 10 off each side, and we added a 25 back onto it. So where does that leave us? We're at 315. We took away 20, but we added 50. So basically we added 30 to it. It's 345. That is your math lesson for today. Perfect. That's the way you want it. So where do we go to next? Inquiring minds want to know. So we had 345 on here. We've added a 10 back on each side. Bring it to 365. You know, why am I kind of making these small jumps? Haven't worked out on this apparatus here for a long time. I have before, but it has been a while. So I don't want to jump at full maximum output right away until I kind of get a feel how everything reacts to it. So 7th day of Benchmas, 365. Woo! And that's why he did it. So I pushed it up, but it was a challenge, and I think I shifted the whole thing back a little bit, which is going to happen. So even though I'd like to keep going up heavier weights, there comes to a point where I'm saying I'm not in the same gym, I'm not using the same apparatuses. 365 going up pretty slow, right? Does it seem steady?
Yeah, it was a bit slower, but I mean, it looked like you had it.
I mean, I did what? 375 yesterday.
Yep.
We'll put some thought into this. I'm going to be thinking. All right, so it took a little bit longer break than I think we wanted to. We had a Binks problem. So 380. Like I said, anytime you go to a different gym and you're on a different bench using different weights, things are different. You know, they're different. I think I used the word different 4 times. I got it covered. Let's see how it goes.
You got it.
And that what Eastern 365 did. Because I got mad. It did. It felt better than 365.
It did. It came up quicker.
And a lot of times that is the case, where your second heavy attempt, I don't know if your body's just used to it, it's pumped more blood in there, more things that you actually did better. So, 7th day of Benchmas, 380 pounds. That is as heavy as I'm going today. So, feeling really good about getting 380. Almost didn't do it. You know, when 365 went up slow, you know, I was thinking, okay, maybe that's where I'm going to hold off. You know, do the smart thing, do the safe thing, yada, yada, yada. And then I started, you know, I came down here to do 380, and we did it. So now it's burnout at 225. Oh, that's good. Woo! And we're going to call that a workout. Day 7. Rest, nutrition, proper exercise, hydration, and a positive mental attitude.